This shove as any we've ever seen. The Kimura's not the arm.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
Okay, do not be content to fight when he's grabbing you. I need you to...
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Johnson gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming.
Oh, good upper. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Stuffs the takedown there. Hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Get yourself to the side. Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Trying to recover full guard there.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you've got to intelligently defend, or the referee. Johnson's got his hand looking for a guillotine.
That's guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Out tonight. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Snap out of it. You're taking too much damage. You have to start defending yourself, or I'm going to stop the fight. You got to keep your hands up.
So here we are as our next round gets underway. I would have tapped in that previous round, by the way. I would have tapped.
It was so tight. I cannot believe that he got out of that submission attempt.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
What?
Hey, finally gets the takedown. takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now,
the master of the transition. Nice scramble.
Nice punch landed on top.
Late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Right on the button. Single collar tie here. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown. Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high cross. Oh, my God, he switched the lock to a high cross, rotating. That was a big takedown.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Nice hammer fist. Right hand on point. He's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Pretty significant welt to the left side. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Johnson. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hips, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic.
We get the official decision with Bruce Buffer.
We came a long way.
It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Holly Holm and Germaine de Randamie.
ready? You ready to fight?
Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you grow up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I can almost feel the ghost of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all those great fights those guys had at MSG. I felt as if on that night that I retained my championship, I became part of that fraternity, the greatest heavyweight fighters to ever step foot in Madison Square Garden. It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join that fraternity.
All right, so she goes to the kick and promptly lands. Nicely done there.
She has done that over and over again. Every time she throws it, it's landed.
Timing her shots nicely here tonight, DC.
She's doing a great job, but not only being active, she is so accurate. She's on point tonight.
And she counters with a left hand. Effective punch there by Holm.
Real nice body kick lands.
They continue to exchange. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. Oh, man, that looked like it hurt. Nice kick by her there.
It absolutely did hurt. I can tell you that as a fact.
Trying to kick the leg out.
Great punch.
Oh, she blocks the punch. So just over 20 total strikes have connected for Holly Holm.
Big punch to the body.
And she's back in the clinch. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Less than a minute now to go in round one. Oh, you can see her limp it a little bit now. That leg is hurting for certain.
Punch over the top.
Well, she almost moved right into harm's way there as the body strike lands. Can't leave your body that wide open if you want to stay in this fight.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
5 minutes in the books. All right, well, what a round it was. You know, she kicks like a mule, and that kicking game was on full display in that round, champ.
And you see the damage that it...
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. You have two very talented fighters. Sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Ooh, big shot lands.
She blocked the punch. Oh, big kick for her there.
Clinch.
Back and forth we go. Oh, beautiful connection by her on that punch.
She's so fast when she throws. It's a beautiful fast foot jab with meaning.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
All right, so 43 total strikes have landed for Germaine Durand. And as for the accuracy rate, DC, 48% tonight against Holly Holm. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
Nice.
So a nice land with the left kick there by the longtime Mike Winklejohn pupil, the former UFC champion Holly Holm.
Dig and kick.
Durandamy's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Well, it's not considered a power shot or even a significant strike, but that jab looked pretty significant to me.
When you land that jab like she does, it is a significant strike. To hell with what anybody else says.
1 minute to go in round 2. Holm gets hit by that leg kick, so maybe that one gets her attention.
What a punch.
And she lands a roundhouse kick now, DC. Pretty significant strike there.
A very significant strike, and you see her starting to take over the action.
Holm gets hit with a kick. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Again, she chooses to clinch here.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to...
All right, great round it was. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, a lot for the replay guys to choose from. But, John, it's going to be mostly kicks, right? She landed them over and over again, found her target, locked in on it, and drove her shin right through her opponent's body. That was a great display of kicking in the UFC.
All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the street.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it on the next round. Jeez Louise. You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Durandamy gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like scrambled eggs.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she still stands.
68 total strikes have landed for Germaine Durandamy. And connecting at a 44% clip tonight, DC, against Holly Holm.
There's no give on that leg kick.
And she lands a punch there. We'll see if she can start to turn these singular strikes into combinations now.
She's gonna have to find something to follow.
Whoa!
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
So she's holding on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. And they separate. Throwing haymakers out of the exchange. Oh! And they separate. Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she gotta go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure? Oh, look at the inside leg kick. Hold it now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Oh, look at the leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
So a big TKO victory for her here tonight. She executed to a T, and she makes a major statement to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter.
Well, she is smiling ear to ear, and hard to blame her after she gets the win tonight by TKO. And really everything she said about this fight coming in played out that way on fight.
Sometimes you can say a lot of things and you're not sure it's actually going to happen. Tonight, everything she said would happen did. Very rare, but she should be very proud of the work she got done tonight.
Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough and made... Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
Ready.
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely... Whoa! Oh, he might be out. And he comes through with a big knee. Oh, nice job defensively to sprawl and avoid that double leg takedown. And they separate.
So committed to body punches.
Doing a nice job putting it all together. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Pretty good work with the strikes.
Oh, man, notice how he's
back.
walking him over to try to get a windshield choke.
Excuse me? Windshield choke.
A windshield choke. He took the arm with him. Oh, my goodness, he got the finish. He got the finish with a windshield choke in an octagon fight. That's amazing.
I don't sign the bonus checks, but you're rocking a windshield choke in the octagon. You got to think 50 G's coming his way.
I mean, that's very, very rare and very hard to pull off without wearing a gi.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlights.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised.
It's a lightweight bout between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Tony Ferguson.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round one, Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson. I remember after Tony Ferguson beat Edson Barboza, that's the first time they tried to put this fight together more than 5 years ago. They have locked the door behind them.
It's going to be a fantastic fight. You have two of the most skilled fighters in the division, but also two of the nastiest, most dominant physical fighters lightweight has ever seen. Who's going to leave this arena with their hand raised in the bragging rights?
Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fight.
Wow! Well, excellent takedown defense so far in this fight, and there it is again. He knew if he was going to win this fight, he was going to have to stop the shot, and he's certainly done that so far.
He has done a great job of staying upright. He understands positioning. He understands finding defense and getting back into space where he's having the most success.
Strong knee attempt, but it's blocked.
Nice, right.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Scramble, folks. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson. Now connects with a right. And he defends yet another takedown. Seemingly every takedown attempt that has been tried has been stuffed.
Oh, big punch land.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very...
That was a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness. Left hand punch from the clinch.
So both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position.
Right hand punch from the clinch. He's hurt bad. He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches.
Oh, he might be out.
He got him.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
And now he's got that Thai clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Unable to get the fight to the ground. Nice job by the opponent there.
Nice job by the opponent defending the takedown, but now he is going to have to mix it up. The first shot will not work. He's got to go 1, 2, 3 at a time to try to overwhelm him, to give him too much to process to try to get this fight to the ground.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not lose punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange. That allowed him to drop his opponent.
All right, round 2. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Oh, that's a beautiful strike there by Khabib. Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Don't call him a one-trick pony, John, because he isn't. He is a guy that is able to mix everything up inside the octagon.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
And there comes the separation now. Muay Thai plum. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
58 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson. And the accuracy rate, by the way, if you're scoring at home. Oh,
he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Ferguson's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Ferguson's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Under a minute to go.
Oh, right in the mouth.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold. It's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
Relax, you are fine. You expected a bloody fight. You knew this was going to happen.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Oh, and he connects there. Beautiful combination to get the knockdown.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, big left. I Love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nurmagomedov. I mean, how many can he take? Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
He's gonna take armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, and there's the tap, so he submits him with the armbar. How about that?
Great job, great performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Tony El Capri.
Up next, it is a UFC welterweight championship showdown between the Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington.
You ready?
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the field.
There are no weaknesses in these guys.
Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition. Covington gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Pretty good right hand. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Usman. The ground and pound has been there all night. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Ooh, what a punch.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Covington's got the tie clinch now. Oh, you saw that.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping. Oh, man, look at that.
And this might just be a matter of time.
Oh!
Somehow stays in the fight. 2 minutes to go. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving.
pound strike there now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. He's attacking armbar now.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
And ladies and gentlemen, there he is, a man that needs no introduction, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and your winner tonight by way of spectacular submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Cameroon, the Nigerian Nightmare.
All right, so his welterweight greatness continues tonight and still UFC champion. I think on nights like tonight, you're glad you don't fight at 170 pounds. This dude's a problem.
I mean, he is a problem for anybody. Anybody within the weight area. If he decides to go up, he's a problem at 185. He decides to go down, he's a problem at 155. He is just that good a fighter. Congratulations to the champ on retaining his title.
All right, coming up next, it's our highly anticipated championship matchup for the UFC Women's Strawweight Division title.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, Act 2 between Zhang Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Before their first meeting at UFC 248, Jędrzejczyk prophetically predicted that it would be an all-time classic. That's exactly what it was. And the prevailing wisdom is that we're going to get more of the same tonight. We'll see which fighter has made the adjustments. Zhang Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk back in each other's crosshairs tonight.
Can't take any of those, you better check. Big leg kick land.
Oh, spinning back fist for her out of nowhere.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now. Beautiful body kick land right under the elbow. Look at the force behind that leg kick. Big kick land.
Educated jab right there from Zhang Weili. This is a competitive division, but certainly looks like a fighter who could reign for some time.
I mean, China's first UFC champion. And Weili is the person that you want to see carrying the flag for her country. She has everything. She's even learned to speak English now. She understands the importance of drawing people in and capturing the imagination of the fight fans around the world.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, wow, those leg kicks are already taking effect.
Weili Weidli gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Weili Zhang.
Beautiful kick.
Big power shot there. Just unable to quite find that range. Looks as though her leg might be hurt here, limping a little bit.
I need you to get that takedown now.
Nice leg kick lands. Good punch.
Inside leg kick is there for the Muay Thai practitioner, Yeon Jae-Chek. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Ooh, nice leg kick by in there, DC.
She disguises it really well. When she gets the right moment, she drives her shin right into her opponent's thigh.
Yeon Jae-Chek gets hit with a kick. Glancing right hand upstairs. All right, DC, take us through the replay. Storyline in that round, certainly her kicking game.
She knew that her opponent had more of a boxing stance, so the kicks would be available. She took full advantage of that over the course of that first round.
Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's get that head moving and start popping that jab.
All right, here we go. Next round is underway. And how about her kicking game in the previous round? My Lord.
She is so good at just blasting kicks with no regard for what's coming back at her. She's not worried about the counter. She will check a reverse kick. She always moves her head off the center line when she throws kicks, so she is not in any danger of taking a counter right hand.
Well, she's had a lot of moments in the fight. You know, her one is very good, but you're not even getting a 1-2.
What about the 1-2? What about the 1-2-3? How about an uppercut following the 3 strikes? Allow them to string together. Be confident in knowing that you have practiced this. You are ready to land in combination. Let it flow.
So we call on the numbers here. 40 total strikes, which have landed for Weili Zhang. And in terms of the accuracy, landing at a 50% clip tonight against Joanna Yeon Jae-Chek. Zhang gets touched by that kick there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Big punch land. Ooh.
She's unable to connect with the left hook.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Lunges forward with a left there. Yeon Jae-Chek gets hit with a kick.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
And she connects with a punch there. We'll see if she can follow it up now.
She's been landing at a super high rate. She's in a great flow right now.
I'm not sure her striking has ever looked better, DC, finding the range with relative ease here tonight.
She's doing a great job of timing everything. She is seeing everything out there.
All right, so now she engages in the tie clinch, and of course, if you're fighting hands as the opponent, you leave everything else wide open.
You leave everything open, and she will dig big, brutal knees to the body.
Under a minute now to go. Just out of range with the big right hand. Leg kick checked by Zhang Weili. All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent. She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
What a round. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. All right, so here we go with our next round. Will the narrative be the same? In the previous round, it was all about her kicks, the power, the accuracy, really a sight to behold.
I don't know why it would change. I don't think that her opponent has received the advice that she needs to make the necessary adjustments. She will go out there and start doing the same exact thing, which will in turn put her right back in the receiving end of those nasty kicks. Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
65 total strikes have landed for Weili Zhang. And landing with 45% accuracy tonight against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. All right, so there's that kick to the leg, and you can be sure she's going to go back to the well with that.
She's beating up that lead leg, dominating it and slowing down her opponent. Look for her to continue doing that same technique. You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round? And that's going to do it. Once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 57 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
So this is a belt that just continues to change hands. We have a new UFC strawweight champion. She is half your weight, and she is really good.
I mean, she is as mean as anybody I've ever seen inside the octagon. Welcome to the club, champ. You are now the UFC champion. Congratulations.
Snap the head back. The referee has seen it. All right, coming up next for the UFC Middleweight Championship of the World between Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker.
Ready.
Well, I might need to borrow that inhaler, DC, before we get through this one. Round one is underway between Robert Whittaker and Israel Adesanya. Whittaker was born in New Zealand, but he claims Australia, and of course Adesanya trying to come up large for the Kiwis here tonight.
And Adesanya has taken offense to that because he loves New Zealand. He cannot understand how Whittaker, who was born there, doesn't represent the country. He has an opportunity to really stick it to Robert tonight in this fight.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come. Whoa!
Serve him up. Go get him.
the reach advantage, you might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Slips the punch. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya. Straight punch lands. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Just missed with the left there.
Beautiful body kick.
Under 2 minutes in the first round.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Adesanya's uppercut, but that one is blocked.
Beautiful strike.
Try to establish that jab. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hands right back to his face.
Nice counter with the hook shot there by Whittaker.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, misses with the jab. Big knee lands there.
Winding down.
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that, but when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
Control. The rest can take care of itself. I know you are.
Round 2 now. Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker. Effective strike there by Robert Whittaker. Oh, left hook to the head. It's blocked. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook.
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
32 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Well, not the most efficient effort, landing with 33% accuracy against Robert Whittaker. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
Adesanya gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
My goodness. Oh.
Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, that's a good combination from the former middleweight champion, Robert Whittaker, right there.
He's flowing, man. And when he's flowing, he's a problem. And right now, the problem is growing for his opponent.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Israel Adesanya gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Oh, that straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's going to avoid getting hit so many times to the face.
That's it. No wrestling, no jiu-jitsu, just striking.
All right, so there's the Horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Beautiful punch.
Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Robert Whittaker. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes him stop throwing.
Oh, nice job to land a knee to the body. Man, I wish I was that tall. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. So 58 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Well, not the most efficient effort to date. Numbers landing with 34% accuracy thus far against Robert Whittaker. Oh, Whittaker closes the distance here, DC. Let's see if he can capitalize.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch lands.
Land right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy. He's just doing the smart thing.
Oh, he has to be attacking that cut, John. I mean, if he's not, then he's doing his opponent a favor. Attack that cut. Make him pay for it.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right. Whittaker's strike attempt there is blocked. Just digs into the body.
He's shot with every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
That's a big strike. Massive good land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Oh, that cut is looking nastier by the minute. What a fight so far! All right, so that's the end of the round. He got cut on his eyebrow in that round. This bears watching moving forward. Not the worst location for it necessarily, but the cut man's got to get in there and prevent that cut from bleeding and trickling down into the eye. right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything.
Beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. Oh, got it! He got it!
Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
We'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and UFC.
Mount Everest ain't got shit on me, 'cause I'm on top of the world.